Hey guys, Isaiah here again. Sorry I don't have a face cam this time. I'm gonna be doing like a more of a podcast type, like a podcast type video today, where I just want to give motivation to people out there that don't really think that they do have the motivation or that they can do anything. But I'm telling you now, it gets better. You will find a way, and no matter what happens, do not self-harm, do not kill yourself, because that is gonna just mess other people up in the world, and it's gonna mess yourself up. And I just wanted to say that you are loved and you are liked. Even though you're loved, you may not be liked, but I guarantee there's somebody out there that likes you. And so I'm basically making this video because I thought I was lacking the motivation until I met somebody that's giving me the motivation to keep pushing for my dream and keep pushing through life till we meet. And honestly, she is like very special to me. And I don't know if she'll ever like see this video or hear it, but I do want to say that I want to thank this girl named Cass that I met just through TikTok. And me and her have talked a lot through like the past 2 weeks. And I honestly think that she, like, or not honestly think, but I know that she cares about me because she checks up on me during the day. She checks up on me in the morning. She gives me good morning text and good night text. I give her good morning text. I give her good night text. But also, it's not just that. It's more that she is giving me the motivation to keep pushing and to keep, how would you say it, but like to keep achieving what you want to achieve. But you may be in like the worst like position for yourself. Don't do anything stupid. Follow what I do, or what I did at least. I stayed in there. I just kept talking to friends, distracting myself until like I started taking therapy, and which that kind of helped. But I've also had like my battles with depression and my battles of like wanting to self-harm. But like that should never, and I mean never, be an option, because when you self-harm, you're harming everyone around you too. And that's not a really good thing to do, because even though that you say you're fine, I know inside you're not really fine, because I've been like that and I am still sometimes like that. That's where like my friends and Cass comes into play, because I want to achieve my dream. My dream is to become a car guy and be with the girl of my dreams, have a family and just work on cars together. And I know damn well that I can't get to there without actually meeting the girl and without being alive for that. So even though I've had my battles with depression, I've still pushed through. And I also love playing sports and going to the gym. I work out a lot. And whenever I play sports, like I play soccer or football for other people, or for like people in like Europe or the UK or wherever. But my dream, even though I don't want to go to college, my dream is to play for college teams and eventually play for West Ham United in the Premier League, because I've supported them for so long that I've fell in love with the sport. And I know that Cass is giving me the motivation to keep pushing and to basically achieve my dreams. The reason why she's keeping me motivation is because I made her my wallpaper, and every time I look at my phone, it makes me happier by the minute, and it makes me gain motivation to keep pushing through. And I'm nearly an adult now. I'm turning 17 this year. I still have one more year of high school, and I know that basically if I don't pass high school, there's no way I can achieve my dream of having all these cars and playing in college teams. But I do know that it will get better no matter what, because you just have to wait and see. There's no making it how you want to go. There's no, oh, it's going perfect now. No matter what happens, there will be something that fucks it over, and that basically just completely shuts down your dream. And you may not know your dream now. You may have one that you thought you wanted. Like with me, I've always wanted to be a streamer. Like even though I'm still doing streaming now, I just don't think I can get as big as other people. And I know that I can basically work on cars, and I'm a very good hands-on learner. So working on cars is like pretty much perfect for me. And I love being active. I love being I love running because of my ADHD. My ADHD doesn't help a lot with learning and with school. So I want to do sports so I can get that energy out. But I do know that the mothers that gave birth to you raised you right. They raised you to be a fighter. They don't want you to run. They don't want you to give up. And should you give up? Fuck no. You should never give up. Because if you give up, you're giving up on your dream. If you give up, you're giving up on everybody around you. If you give up, you will pretty much like shut down like what people like, or not what people, but like what you want to do with your life. Like I've been tempted to give up so many times, but my family keeps me going, my friends keep me going, Cass keeps me going. And yes, I know I keep bringing up this girl, but the reason why I'm bringing this up is because even though we're friends, I know that I like her and that she basically helps me through the day, and she basically is making me happier by the minute and by the day. Like every day I get happy just seeing a notification from her or a text from her. Like no matter how little the text is, I still smile. Even if it's just like a smiling emoji or a smiling emoticon, it still makes me happy because of the way I have my feelings for her. And she doesn't know this, but I do. And even though we are far apart, I know that she's close within, and that no matter what, me and her I can't say we will get far. I hope me and her get far, and I genuinely do like her, and I always give her good morning texts, no matter like how late I'm up, how early I'm up. I always give her a good morning text because that's what I feel like is right to do. And I just love her. Like honestly, I'm being real. Even though even though I'm still young, like I shouldn't be falling in love and I shouldn't be talking about love. I genuinely do love her. And I know it's a bad thing to say, but it is true. And once again, this is me, Isaiah. I just wanted to give you the daily reminder. Stay strong. Keep your head up. Your mom raised you to be a fighter. And I will see you guys in the next video, podcast, or whatever I make. And I know this is terrible fucking filming schedule, and I know that this is terrible post schedule, but I am also dealing with school and sports. So this is why that like I'm not really posting as much, or I'm not streaming as much. But once again, Isaiah Santos signing off.